Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Project Ozone 3. So, we're back in the hunting dimension. I have been, you saw my dwelling before. I have been expanding it slightly, mostly because I find this to be the best way to go about doing things. So you'll notice that I have a notch in the ground over there. And I'm going to show you the purpose of this notch in just a moment. Just doing this. So I am planning to do this, and then we were going to light that up because we don't need it to be dark. And then that, because we don't need them to be escaping. So then we make a path so Sparkles here can get to us. And yes, I use Sparkles a lot. Sparkles is a generic name for people and things and stuff. To be quite honest, I can't remember what they're called right off the top of my head. English, it's complicated. What can I say? So we're going to light this up. Now, the end goal of this experience is to use this place as it's supposed to be used. This is a world specifically and completely for the purpose of killing creatures. Now, I'm not super keen on going out and just fighting stuff, although you can. Like, it's totally a good thing to do. Like, you can totally do that. No problem. So what I have done, and there are definitely better ways to do this, is I have set up an enclosure. And this enclosure, if I were a... There it is. One of the things I need to do is I need to get a bonsai pot and make it in here so I have wood and stuff. But this enclosure, do this. So the cool thing about trapdoors is mobs think that they can walk on trapdoors, like regardless of the state of the actual trapdoors. So that's pretty cool. Now, if I can get the attention of some of these gentlemen out here. Hey, you. I did not mean to get their attention by coming out here. I think that this was a terrible choice. So, now that they're here, we can simply hop down here and kill them. Very convenient. So, the purpose of this, and we are going to sort out some of the rest of that in a second. Hoppers will pull through half slabs, and this line of hoppers will dump stuff into the chest. So, conveniently, we can... There we go, that's what I wanted to do. We can set up... Okay, we want to actually set it up like this. And we want the half slabs to be on the bottom so that I can jump over, and they cannot, because reasons. So anybody we can lure into this enclosure is going to end up in the trench, and we can murder them, because that is what we do. We murder things. Steve is very unfriendly like that. So Ta-da! That is how this works. Oh, I don't like that guy. So we may actually need to move that back slightly so that they are less likely to get in. Oh, that is a terrible choice. And then we'll get rid of that. There we go. So yeah, and so I will basically make, different zones. One of the things that I would like to accomplish is to, so looking around, we have chunks. And each one of the chunks, all of the dimension here is biome, plains, dimension, hunting dimension. So what we can do is we can set up each one of these chunks to be a different biome. And my goal is to basically have a safe hallway and then a killing field in each biome. So as to specialize in whatever that biome needs or makes. So anything that spawns in an area is going to be spawning with, whatever biome it is. And we can change the biomes here, as I said. If we need moss, I think it is. Moss. Here it is. Hunting dimension. So we make creeping moss and we pick a biome. And we can set each chunk in the biome to a different biome. So we can have different things spawn. Like if we want to make a crazy Enderman spawner, we can set this to, the end or whatever. I think I saw that one. Taiga, extreme hills, jungle, 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 deep ocean, stone, cold beach, birch. Mega Taiga, Twilight Highlands. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we would do, is we would basically, there's a hell biome, so we can get like zombie pigmen and stuff like that. There's the end, so we can get tons of Endermen spawning. Once we have enough wither skeletons, cool. Once we have enough materials and power, we can actually set it up so that the come in here. We can set it up so that everything is auto-killed in whatever zone. They'll just spawn and die and spawn and die. And that will be our ultimate goal. And then we'll just be able to turn off different spawners based on what we need to kill at any given time. But once we get to that point, I mean, we'll be able to basically just pick what we want. So, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But this is typically how I approach dealing with the hunting dimension. We'll close that up. And yeah, this is my deal here. I just do this. And then I'll just make I consider this a killing field. and I'll just make an ever-expanding whatever, and then a different, as I get to entire chunks, yeah. So you've seen that, and that's cool. Let's do other things. So back to the quest book. We have done the hunting dimension. We now have access to mob farming of various spots. So let's look into... we could probably do iron and gold furnaces. So let's do that. So if we want to look at the iron furnace mod, furnace. So to make an iron furnace, we just take a furnace and surround it by iron. I know, that seems crazy to me too. See that we've already started working on storage here. Thought I had a furnace. Oh, it's in my inventory. Shh. Testing you guys. So an iron furnace. Now, to the best of my knowledge, an iron furnace cooks pretty fast. So a gold furnace is probably going to cook even faster than that. So let's chuck that in there. Let's eat this so that we can do our thing. Grab some gold. We'll grab 8. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and swap this bottom one out. Place the gold furnace. So furnace overhaul. Furnace overhaul. So we can make a blank kit, which is cobble and flint. Processing upgrade. Oh, nice. Doubles output. Is there a slot in there for that? Oh, wow. That's cool. How much faster is that? Okay, I think that this is slightly more efficient. I could be wrong, but if one piece of charcoal is only supposed to cook 8 items, we're already to halfway. And yeah, so this is going to save us a lot of fuel and processing. Diamond furnace, diamond upgrade kit. So 4 diamonds, some glass, and a blank kit. Endless furnace, which is going to be an emerald furnace, which is 4 emeralds, glass, and a diamond furnace, or an emerald upgrade kit. And this is basically ender pearls, and then a zenith furnace, which is nether star, nether bricks, and whatever. So cook time 170. Oh, nice. So 130, 100, 60, 30. So that's going to be super fast. So blank upgrade. Efficiency upgrade is probably fuel use or processing. Enables the processing ores. Electric fuel. Wow, that's actually super convenient. Doubles output. Glad we followed that quest line. So we can't really upgrade to the next one yet. So we do not have 4 diamonds. But that's going to make our life a little bit better. So let's look into the auto sifter. I did not see any, what are they called? I did not see any ancient golems in the hunting dimension. I did kind of look for them, but I mean, I didn't look super hard. Another thing that we can do is we can look at growth crystals. So we need a shard of water. I have no idea how to do research for this mod. So this is Lordcraft. Let's see if there's a book for Lordcraft. Book of Knowledge. Simple Crystal, Arcane Forge, which requires that. Memory Eliminator. I'm not sure that I'm super excited about having a Memory Eliminator. Okay, so let's do this. We can do this now. I'm going to do it, and we're going to see where we can go with it. So we need some paper, and that gives us a book. So we need to get rid of some of this cobble. And we need a... I think I've got a single piece of glowstone in here. Yeah, I got it from a witch. Which witch? I don't know. So I think it's a book, lapis, and a glowstone. Alright, so now we have this. So now it is bound to me. I don't know what that means. Memory Eliminator. So can we craft it with something else? No? Well, we have a little bit, I guess. We've done a thing officially. Crystallization research. I don't know yet. I may have to look into this to see what we can figure out. But we have a thing. We totally have a thing. I don't know what it's good for, but we have it. Go us. Plus expanding our stuff has given us a good supply of dirt. So from the dirt we are going to begin working on crops and leveling crops. So I do not know that if we have weeds in agricraft, but we do have agricraft. And agricraft is going to make a lot of our farming easier and harder all at the same time. I say easier because it's going to increase how much we're producing with any given plant. But it is going to make harder, and that it's going to be slightly more work to get everything going. Dirt. Alright, so growth crystal we're going to be unable to do until we figure out how the heck to get into Lordcraft. Okay, that's kind of annoying. The nether, we're going to come up with obsidian. That's actually going to be pretty quick. So, set home. Well, we can actually set. Boom. Okay, so that's our home. I'm okay with that. So apparently you can fall off the island to get to the nether. Alright, so let's try this. Hello. Alright. Welcome to the nether. So, yeah, this is actually really cool because nether quartz. We need a lot of nether quartz. I would like to make a drawer controller, and we need nether quartz to do it. Landium. So we need a higher level pickaxe to be able to do that. Honestly, there we go. So this is going to be really cool. Nether tin. Ethereum essence. Glowstone. So yeah, I think that we have progressed. Nickel. So set home nether. Blue fire. There's a blaze over there. I'm not super excited about blazes. There's a wither skeleton. Oh, holy monkeys. No, no, spiders are bad. That is... Oh my god, that was a spider from Erebus. I had forgotten how terrifying they looked. That is legitimately not cool. So we're going to get rid of those. We're going to pick up that blaze rod, because we need the blaze rod. We're going to head home, in case we run into one of those things again. And there's another one. Yeah, that's a hard no. So one of the reasons that we are excited about the nether is we don't have a spot for these yet. One of the reasons we're excited about the nether is, remember, we're trying to make a blaze mesh. So we have the rod here. We needed 9. Oh, we have seeds. We can do a thing. Seeds. I'm not sure it's particular about what kind of seeds. So we'll try it with these. We probably need some essence over here. Crafting things. So if I take this and I do that, this might just be... Okay, so it has to be just regular Minecraft seeds. We could totally make mystical sticks and mystical string. I don't know what those are for. Paxels. Solium dagger. Mob chunks. Okay. As I recall, these are a bit of a process. Solium dust. soul dust, which is soulstone, which is, okay, a bit of a process. Meanwhile, I'm going to call the end of the episode. We're going to start setting up some crops for growing. I'm going to determine whether there's weeds, but we'll take care of all that next episode. So, yeah, we have now been to the Nether. We have zirconium dust, which is used to make zirconium. I wonder if we can just chunk it in here and not think about it. We cannot. So we'll chunk it in here and not think about it. How's that? All right. So if you liked the episode, leave a like. If you don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they can all go below, and I hope you'll have some. Yeah. Have a good night.